Can I ask you a ridiculous question?
Please.
What do you think is the meaning of life?
Well, I feel terrible having to give you the answer. I realize you asked the question, but if I tell you, you're going to again feel bad. I don't want to do that. But look, there's two.
It's going to be a disappointment, isn't it?
No, it's going to be a horror, right? Because we actually know the answer to the question.
Oh, no.
It's completely meaningless. There is nothing that we can do that escapes the heat death of the universe or whatever it is that happens at the end. And we're not going to make it there anyway. But even if you were optimistic about our ability to escape every existential hazard indefinitely, ultimately it's all for naught and we know it, right? That said, once you stare into that abyss and then it stares back and laughs or whatever happens, right? Then the question is, okay, given that, can I relax a little bit? Right?
Yeah.
And figure out, well, what would make sense if that were true, right? And I think there's something very clear to me. I think if you do all of the, if I just take the values that I'm sure we share and extrapolate from them, I think the following thing is actually a moral imperative. Being a human and having opportunity is absolutely fucking awesome, right? A lot of people don't make use of the opportunity, and a lot of people don't have opportunity, right? They get to be human, but they're too constrained by keeping a roof over their heads to really be free. But being a free human is fantastic. And being a free human on this beautiful planet, crippled as it may be, is unparalleled. I mean, what could be better? How lucky are we that we get that, right? So if that's true, that it is awesome to be human and to be free, then surely it is our obligation to deliver that opportunity to as many people as we can. And how do you do that? Well, I think I know what job one is. Job one is we have to get sustainable. The way to get the maximum number of humans to have that opportunity to be both here and free is to make sure that there isn't a limit on how long we can keep doing this. That effectively requires us to reach sustainability. And then at sustainability, you could have a horror show of sustainability, right? You could have a totalitarian sustainability. That's not the objective. The objective is to liberate people. And so the question, the whole fourth frontier question, frankly, is how do you get to a sustainable and indefinitely sustainable state in which people feel liberated, in which they are liberated to pursue the things that actually matter, to pursue beauty, truth, compassion, connection, all of those things that we could list as unalloyed goods. Those are the things that people should be most liberated to do in a system that really functions. And anyway, my point is, I don't know how precise that calculation is, but I'm pretty sure it's not wrong. It's accurate enough. And if it is accurate enough, then the point is, okay, well, there's no ultimate meaning, but the proximate meaning is that one. How many people can we get to have this wonderful experience that we've gotten to have, right? And there's no way that's so wrong that if I invest my life in it, that I'm making some big error. I'm sure of that.
Life is awesome, and we want to spread the awesome as much as possible.
Yeah, you sum it up that way. Spread the awesome.
Spread the awesome. So that's the fourth frontier. And if that fails, if the fourth frontier fails, the fifth frontier will be defined by robots, and hopefully they'll learn the lessons of the mistakes that the humans made and build a better world.
I hope they're very happy here and that they do a better job with the place than we did.
Bret, I can't believe it took us this long to talk. As I mentioned to you before, that we haven't actually spoken, I think, at all. And I've always felt that we're already friends. I don't know how that works because I've listened to your podcast a lot. I've also sort of loved your brother. And so like, it was like we've known each other for the longest time, and I hope we can be friends and we talk often again. And I hope that you get a chance to meet some of my robot friends as well and fall in love. And I'm so glad that you love robots as well, so we get to share in that love. So I can't wait for us to interact together. So we went from talking about some of the worst failures of humanity to some of the most beautiful aspects of humanity. What else can you ask for from a conversation? Thank you so much for talking today.
Lex, I feel the same way towards you, and I really appreciate it. This has been a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to our next one.